he poured his life into other people, but somehow or other he couldn't extend that to himself.
A lot of married people have their tail between their legs today because 32 million users were exposed.
Ashley Madison, the website for married people who want to have secret affairs, was hacked. Yesterday, the hackers posted the names and emails of Ashley Madison's 40 million users. So as you can imagine, today there are a lot of people eager to explain why their names showed up in the Ashley Madison database. We talked to a few. Take a look.
Let's start this video off with a little game. I'm about to read out 3 company taglines. 2 of them are going to be fake and 1 of them is going to be real. It's your job to figure out which one is legit. A. Find the piece in the pieces. B. 2 wrongs make a left. C. Life's short. Cheat on your wife. If you guys guessed C, you'd be right. Sort of. The actual tagline is life is short, have an affair. Today, we are taking a deep dive into the dating app designed for people who wish to cheat on their significant others. Ashley Madison, the catastrophic hack that caused every single user to be publicly exposed as cheaters, the 2 deaths caused by the app, and the truth behind Ashley Madison scamming its users. There is a lot to this story, so lady and man, buckle up, because things are about to get very, very weird. Ashley Madison was launched in 2001 by Noel Bitterman, a Canadian entrepreneur who saw how common cheating was and, instead of finding a way to solve it, decided it would be easier to use it to his advantage and make some cash money. Unlike traditional dating sites that catered to singles, Ashley Madison targeted married individuals. Its slogan, "Life is short, have an affair," was not just marketing, but a weird sort of prophecy for the app. It really genuinely wanted people to fuck up their relationships.
Just because you've walked down the aisle doesn't mean it's too late to cross the aisle. Life is short. Have an affair.
Ashley Madison operated differently from mainstream dating websites like Match.com or eHarmony. Its users, mostly men, had to pay for credits to send messages. The more they wanted to interact, the more money they had to spend. Women could use the site for free, so you can imagine how desperate some of these men got. Honestly, it's a pretty smart idea for an app if you're trying to maximize making a fuckload of money off married old men. Imagine if they did that on TikTok. The old guy had to pay $5 to comment the most unhinged shit on some girl's outfit haul. That's funny.
That was a funny joke, Mariner. By the way, you seem to be out of Magnum XLs. Do you want me to order you some more?
Good. I'm being listened to. It seems like everything spies on you now. Even the websites that you visit. The AI that you use to write messages to send to your girlfriend. ChatGPT literally has the former director of the NSA on their board right now. All of it kind of knows exactly who you are. All of them except for one. The sponsor of today's video, Venice AI. Venice AI is a generative AI platform that is private and permissionless. So I can create anything that I desire, anything, and Venice AI will create it, and not save all my data and use it against me in the inevitable robot uprising. Venice AI requires absolutely no downloads. It's easy to use and it does everything you'd want an AI model to do, except better. Because you can generate your own girlfriend and no one at the headquarters is gonna laugh at you for being lonely. They utilize leading open source AI models to deliver text, code, and image generation to your web browser. Venice.ai doesn't spy on you or censor the AI. Messages are encrypted and your conversation history is stored only in your browser. I like their Pro plan because I can get a ton of upgraded features. This includes PDF uploads for summaries or insights, the ability to turn off safe mode for unhindered image generation. You know what I mean. And I can modify the system prompt and prompt the model itself on the back end, changing how it interacts with me. If you want to use AI without the fear of handing over your most intimate thoughts to a corporation or the government, you can get 20% off a pro plan using my link, venice.ai/spoonguy, and use link spoonguy. That is venice.ai/spoonguy with the link spoonguy. Back to the video. Okay, so I hear you asking, what happens if you had your fun, cheated on your wife, and now you decide, nah, it's time for me to be a loyal husband? Well, Ashley Madison knew that this would become a thing, so the app prepared for it. Of course, in a way that they would earn even more money. A premium full delete feature promised users that for the very small price of $19, all traces of their accounts would be erased. They could go and live their lives as a devoted husband and act like they weren't just bumping uglies with their neighbor. But it turns out this full delete was a load of bullshit. More on that later. By 2015, Ashley Madison boasted over 32 million users worldwide, operating in over 50 countries. Its aggressive and somewhat weird advertising campaigns featuring suggestive billboards and TV ads painted cheating as an exciting, glamorous escape, like chewing 5 gum, only cooler and with a much larger chance of contracting a sexually transmitted disease. The company made hundreds of millions in annual revenue. It turned out people enjoyed cheating on their husbands and wives. I thought it was just my ex-girlfriend that did that. But that illusion was about to be shattered forever. On July 12th, 2015, Ashley Madison's parent company, Avid Life Media, received a terrifying message from an anonymous hacker group calling itself the Impact Team. Which is a pretty fucking stupid name for a hacker group. Their message was clear: shut down Ashley Madison permanently, or we will expose everything. And to prove they weren't bluffing, the Impact Team leaked a small sample of stolen data. This included internal emails between company executives, user information, and site source code. As you can imagine, panic started to set in at ALM headquarters. Executives scrambled to contain the breach and reassure users that their data was safe. But just like a meetup on Ashley Madison, it wasn't safe. Not even close. A month later, the Impact Team followed through on their threat. They dumped nearly 10 gigabytes of stolen data onto the dark web. And 10 gigabytes doesn't sound like a lot, but you have to remember these were PDF documents. That is a lot of fucking documents. They exposed names, email address, passwords, credit card transactions, and even private messages of millions of users. This leak was catastrophic. And as you can imagine, it immediately went viral.
It was hacked today, and the hacker has vowed to leak all 35 million users' identities and information. I know.
Everyone started combing through these millions of users, trying to find if their partners, friends, colleagues, parents, priests, doctors, whatever the fuck. They needed to know if anyone they knew was out there being a little hoe and cheating to their heart's content. The Ashley Madison leak was not just another data breach, it was an unprecedented social catastrophe. The world watched as marriages crumbled, careers ended, and 2 people even took their own lives due to the exposure. High-ranking government officials from the US, UK, and Canada were found in the data. Some of them even decided it would be a smart idea to use their official government email addresses. Prominent celebrities and public figures found their names circulating on social media. Thousands of religious figures, including priests and pastors, were revealed as users of the site. Many of them had actually preached against infidelity in their sermons. Thousands of people discovered that their partners had been secretly engaging in affairs. Some of them filed for divorce immediately, but most of them confronted their spouses, and this actually led to an uptick in divorce lawyer cases. One firm in New York calling it the busiest month we've ever had. The exposure was too much to bear for some. Within days of the leak, 2 suicides were directly linked to Ashley Madison users being outed. One case was a police captain in Texas. But here's where things start to get interesting. As investigators and cybersecurity experts sifted through the leaked data, they actually discovered something a little bit more disturbing. Ashley Madison had been scamming its male users the entire time. Over 90% of the female profiles were fake. Thousands of women on the platform were literally just bots designed to flirt with paying men and encourage them to spend more money. And of course, they did. It was a fucking perfect idea. Not only that, the $19 full delete feature never actually deleted anything. They literally just took the $19 and didn't change a thing. Despite one of the largest cybersecurity investigations in history, the true identity of the hacker group, the Impact Team, which is still a dumb name, remains unknown. Unlike typical hackers who seek financial gain, they never demanded money. They just wanted to destroy Ashley Madison, and the Impact Team vanished without a trace after the breach. You'd think that after all of this, Ashley Madison would be no longer, but unfortunately, it still exists. I just hope that now they have a much better cybersecurity system. Like, share, comment, subscribe.